Okay, we're starting my first ever YouTube video. And man, this is the shittiest quality I have ever seen. Shit, this is bad. But hey, what else can we use it? I guess I can use it on my phone and upload it through my phone. But yeah, so, welcome to the first video of my YouTube channel. I'm here because people told me to show my life to the world. And I finally agreed to do it. And now, if you want to watch like what's going on in short details than in long videos, check out my Snapchat and Instagram. Those usually just have shorter tidbits. Usually my Snapchat, like it's quick, easy, and just like information out. But yeah, so maybe this is like a diary, or my perspective. I have to say it my drama series. It's like a TV series. Just you see me try to reach for this goal and at the end product, but you just watch all the bullshit that happens in between. So yeah, this is my first one, and shit, it's already going off pretty bad, but I like it. So, I guess we should talk about my day since I'm a vlogger. By the way, how I became a vlogger, I don't know. I just know one day people started showing up to me and be like, "We love your video vlogs," and I'm just like, I have vlogs, so that's why I'm here. So, let's start off with, I woke up today around 12 o'clock after going to bed around 8, 7, 6, somewhere in the morning where because I don't, you know me, you people who know me, I don't fucking sleep. Sleep's not important. But yeah, I woke up today because I wanted to help out a friend. My friend hasn't gotten their license yet, and they are 19, and I just felt like they needed to know. They asked for my help, and I'm just like, you know what? Yeah, I'll be definitely a good friend, and I'll help you out, and I'll teach you and show you what you do. I didn't do much. All I did is pull up tests about what they're gonna take. And to me, the reason I did that instead of doing what my original plan was, which was going home, looking up a bunch of information, making my own tests, studying, and making a good outline of what she needs to do. To me, it would be better if they just did it themselves. All they needed is just a person to push them towards their goal of actually doing it, and that's it. That's all I needed. That's all I needed to be there for. And yeah, so after that, I stayed there till 4, 5, 5. Then I went home and practiced cleaning my trumpet because I joined this acting class because I want to be a future actor in my life. That's what I'm gonna do. And like one of my acting exercises was to do something like mimic, like a mime, but do something I do decently enough. And I play the trumpet, or at least I did a lot. And I chose to do clean my trumpets, which isn't hard. You just stick it under the bathtub, run water through it, maybe blow through it, get all the gunk out, which is nasty every time. It doesn't matter if you clean your trumpet once a week or once a year. That shit gets nasty. Sorry about my language. I won't say it again. I'm sorry. But it was nasty. Ugh. And I cleaned it like 2 weeks ago. Ugh. But yeah, so I did that, and I practiced cleaning my trumpet like 5 times. Oh my god. Didn't know my trumpet can shine that bright. The stars are shining brightly. But yeah. Um, so, and after that, I basically finished around 5:30, sat around my house listening to music and thinking about what I'm going to do with my life. You know, the whole grand ordeal after you graduate high school and no one tells you what you're really in for. So, I did that for about half an hour by watching YouTube and just distracting myself and actually thinking about it. And messaging people over my Snapchat and Instagram. And I've noticed that a lot of people have started messaging me about problems and they ask for help, and I've helped them out. And they all tell me they love my Snapchats and they love how I'm such a positive person that it makes them happier when they're feeling bad. And that made me feel freaking amazing. You have no idea. Maybe you do. I could be wrong. Don't. You know what? You probably do. But it made me feel amazing because I felt like I was helping people, and I wasn't even. I didn't even have to try. Well, I like trying to help people, but like just me being goofy and just posting on the internet made them happy. like going to the gym at 4 a.m. and them being like, how are you alive? Why are you awake? You have a bed. It's just great. It just made me happy hearing that people are just happier listening to my videos. My little tidbits. They're not even skits, they're just me being me, which makes me feel even better that I don't have to fake myself to make other people happy. Then that made me in such a good mood. Then I went to acting class and I had a fluctuation once again of emotions. I didn't the acting exercise kind of. I felt like I did it poorly, but I only practiced once because I was kind of bummed about doing it again. So I did it the week before, and I did it about me lifting weights because it's something I do a lot of, and it's something I wanted to build and show them like the contrast of muscles that I can actually learn how to do this at advanced technique. And he said I did an amazing job, and I actually got one or two of the kids in class that do speak out a lot more than the others, and they told me I did a great job, and that made me feel great. But then he told me, the dude's awesome, but he told me like, I can't give you a reason why I don't like it, but I just don't. Like to see you. I'd like to see you do the trumpet, and I'm like, he's like, I'm sorry, but you could do it if you want. I'm like, no, if you want, I'll give it to you. I don't mind at all. It just to me is just like, oh, I tried so hard. I practiced every day. You're not supposed to work out your bicep every day. How working out works, and that's at your core, as my instructor said. But also, I have to remember I go to Planet Fitness. I don't know anything about working out. So, then I performed it. I didn't think I did well. Then we did a solo A-tunes, which is A-tunes are basically wherever you're at, like in our classroom, we were in that classroom, but we had to act out the scenario. But we were in that classroom, anything in that classroom we could use, but we can't think about what we're doing. The point of A-tunes are to react upon your instinct, greenlight what you're doing. Don't rely on your brain to tell you what to do, which is a great life lesson. And I learned that great because I was driving freaking home, and don't ever do this, but I'm like, you know what? Do I want to go to my friend's house or do I want to go home? And my brain was jumping back and forth reasons of positive and pros. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna close my eyes for 10 seconds. There was no one near me, and I was in the center lane, so I was hoping okay, and I was going straight. But I'm like, what am I gonna do? I turn right, I'll put on my blinker, and my hand was like reaching towards my blinker, but as I got towards the intersection, I just didn't move. I just didn't move my hand. I went straight, but kept going. And damn, I start cussing. I'm sorry. Blah, 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 blah. But it was great. I went to their house, and it taught me that that's what I'm missing in my life. A purpose, like relying on my instincts. I've just been going with my brain saying, do this, do that, do this, do that, because that's what you're supposed to do. But that's not what I wanted to do. And make another video about the whole entire high school like dedication thing, because I'm pretty sure I'm already all over the place now. And that so left off after class, and after class I went to go speak to a friend because we were having disagreements and we were having problems and we just needed to get it over with. So I texted him, and we didn't really talk about the problem. I kind of just went to his house and we just had fun. We went to a park. We discussed life, like deep down in like life. We talked about the stars and how it represented everybody's future, how it's so vast and so unknown. Each star is like its own path that we could, as in our lives, we take different routes. And the star we may look at now, by the end of the time we get there, it might be gone. And informs us to take a new route. It's infinite. So many different ways to live the life we live. It's great. We talked about how people focus too much on emotions and how we discussed like how we like how that we have all our emotions: anger, sadness, regret, happiness. Because if we all lived happy, if we were all happy, then we would just be robots, as he said. Because without anger, we can't get through certain situations. Anger gets us through so much, and with anger, we learn to not rely on it, and we learn from the scenarios we rely on anger from. It's a learning experience. Jealousy and envy helps us push to do better things. Because come on, I ran track, I sucked, I sucked a lot, but I still did it every year. I did 6th grade, skipped 7th, and I did it. Yeah, I did it from 8th to 12th grade. Okay, I was trying to do my math. No, I didn't do it in 6th. I did it in 7th grade. I skipped 8th, and I did it all high school. I sucked, and I did it because I was jealous and I was envious. I'm like, I want to do good, and I did do better. I did do actually my senior year. Take all 4 years for me to actually work up the courage to get through it and the energy, but I did it. I got through it, and it was really hard for me. It really was, but I made some pretty nice friends along the way. Those 2 girls, they're lit. I love them. They really helped me get through track and push myself better. Which is another reason happiness helps us get knowing. Jealousy gets us to go faster, and just it's great. We talked about how everybody has a wall. Everyone has an emotional wall around themselves, and we talked about how first it was like he said that if no one had a wall, wouldn't it be great? But I'm like, but if we didn't have walls are there for on purpose, not just for us, but for others. It shows that if someone's actually willing to get past that wall, they're a good friend if they care enough. And you're just like, never thought about it like that. Because think about it. Walls aren't just for us. Walls are there to protect us, but it's also there to show if a friend's really a friend. If someone's really there and dedicated enough to get through that wall or around it, depending on the person, how you need that wall to be conquered, it's great. It shows you who you can really rely on. It shows the difference between a friend and a good friend. And there's so many more we talked about. And it's a great learning experience. Sometimes you just need a friend to sit down at 1 in the morning and just go at it. It's freaking great. It was so fun. Then we just went to Sheetz and ate. I lost my appetite because some of the food looked interesting, and I just got Arizona green tea, best thing. I sure enough buck. They have like 50 in my case. My dad just came into my room with a box from like freaking I think Walmart or something like that, and each one was like 50 cents. So he's like, wow, 50 of them. It was only $25, and threw it on my bed, and I'm just like, it's 2 in the afternoon. I only had 3 hours of sleep. He's like, gotta get a gift. I love my dad. Yeah, and then I go home, get my gift in the mail. I opened it up. It was my horse shampoo. Oh my god, my hair feels so soft. It's so soft. And it feels so great. I love it. Oh, so good. And now I'm here starting my first YouTube video, which is long. I need to make these shorter. Well, wait, that's what my Snapchat's for. So, y'all want to follow me on I already said that. You don't even have to follow me. You can just be a casual, like, I remember this guy's name. I'll watch him. So yeah, that was my day. Pretty grand, if you ask me. I helped a friend out. I helped many people out. I helped a friends. I may not know a lot, but I still helped them out. I got to talk to some pretty exciting people. I got to present what I worked on. I didn't get mad or upset when I was told that I sucked. One of the classmates said I suck. I suck at acting. And I'm like, you're right. I didn't get mad. I'm like, no, you're right. That's why I'm taking acting classes. Because I want to be an actor, not to be an actor. I love acting. It's something I do. I've done it since I was a kid in elementary school. I just love it. It's fun. You get to talk to people, and you get to be someone that's not you for a little bit, which isn't healthy. But it's fun. And my real goal is to help people. I love helping people. It's my favorite thing in the world. Because if I become an actor and a well-known actor, I can show people what you can do when you accomplish things, when you stick to your dreams and your goals. And then I'll have money, and I can help that money I can help people. I can give to charity. I can give it to people that really need it more than I do. And all I need in life is a small apartment and Netflix. You don't watch Netflix. Netflix, Final Fantasy series, Square Enix, the best, and Kingdom Hearts. Which my jewelry? I have a necklace that you always wear with a little gem of a Keyblade on it. It's the Ultima Blade. It's great. I think all of you know what I'm talking about. If you go and you can find Keyblade necklaces, it's like the only one they sell. They sell like 10, and that's one of them. So it's pretty exciting. I gotta say, I've had a great day. I love it. So we'll end this at 15 minutes. Okay, 15. We're over 15. We're like 15:01, 15:02. But yeah, so this is my first YouTube video. I usually post the Sierra app on my Snapchat once a week. So if you want to leave me tidbits on what you want me to talk about, what you want me to go more in detail about my life, make less videos, make longer videos, leave them there if you don't like the confrontation. So yeah, or tell me over the Sierra app, post it every day, and so you can always leave me a message instead in the comment zone. So this is my first video. I hope one day I can get a better camera because this is so bad. I should just use my phone. Okay, have a good night, everybody. Bye, Fan Squad.